Morning, Steve Lentini, Lord Lentini, training for life, and the best, getting better. So a lot of people have commented and said, Steve, we like your background when you record with the gray background. And you know what? I don't care what people think anymore. It's what happens when you get older. And this is what's behind my desk. And so you get to see the real me. And I teach people to be authentic and to learn to spend some time understanding who's in front of you, right? That's the way to communicate with people today. Understand how to change. And so here's something that I want to read, a quote from Ralph Waldo Trine, right? And he said, we need to realize that environment should never be allowed to make the person, but that the person should always, and always can, condition the environment. So in my work, when I talk about wake up, jump into your life, I talk about life is best lived from the inside out. Now, most people listen to what I call the acorn brain, and they listen to the mind that tells them a story about everyone, people that they can't work with. They view other people around them as not able to carry the load. Instead of helping them, help them win. And they I hear the story everywhere. Somebody's made them wrong. And until they change what's in the inner condition, right, which is them making everyone wrong so they can be right, nothing will change. They could move, they could change relationships, they could change jobs. Nothing changes until you begin to change on the inner condition. I have a motto, one of my trademarks is life is best lived from the inside out. And this is true about leaders and salespeople and anybody in relationships. It's the assumptions we make in our mind that lead to the outer condition. It's the thinking first. And so the thinking that the outer is what is you, and it's true in a sense, and I'll give you more on that in a second. The outer, though, is you're a victim of circumstance if you believe it. First, in order to have power and to wake up, jump into your life, as I say in my wake up book, first, you have to realize that everything that's happening is the outer giving you feedback about your inner thinking. It's coming from your inner mind. Change your thinking, change your life. Don't change all the circumstances around you until you change your mind. You certainly can change circumstances around you, but if you don't change your mind first, it's a waste, because wherever you go, there you are. You'll still be bringing that same victim thinking. People always talk to me about, and that's why I coach them, they talk to me first about their story, and I point out their story. So when you want to be right, you're making others wrong, and that's an inner condition. And it's, again, when conditions on the outer don't match what you wanted, instead of telling yourself a story and going, woe's me, I'm a little victim, remember, you are the master of circumstance. You can change the condition on the outer by working on the inner person. And by the way, do the best you can everywhere you go with what you have. No one's perfect. It won't always be perfect. We're humans. We're on a journey. Be gentle with yourself and know that's where I'm sorry came from, and I apologize, or thank you for understanding. We're supposed to be gentle with ourselves and with others. That's what we're learning on the journey, instead of being so hard on others. And it's usually indicative that we're hard on ourselves. So remember to work on the inner mind, and you'll start to prove yourself the changes happen when you change the inner. You're not a victim of circumstance. You're a master of circumstance. All right, Steve at stevelentini.com. Steve at stevelentini.com. Thanks.